Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have the Prunus J-01. This is an AM/FM shortwave portable rechargeable radio with MP3 player. Say that 5 times fast. I bought this for $20 a while back. Just got around to reviewing it. Currently on Amazon, they have a new and improved model, and it has the FM band 88 to 108 instead of the expanded band 76 to 108, and you can pick it up for $25. On eBay, you can get this currently for $22.50 or best offer, so you can check that out. I'll put links below. So yeah, if you're interested in this radio, give it a look. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Prunus AM/FM shortwave radio with micro SD card slot. Good to know. There you go, bullet points. This is cool, 18650 battery. And yes, it's replaceable. We'll show that to you. Jinming Technology Company Limited. Okay. There's a picture of the radio. The side here, UPC. Back. Let's see what we got here in the back. So this is good. So it's showing a little misprint here. Yeah, we know FM is 76 to 108. We know AM is 530 to 1600. They got that reversed. Shortwave 8 megahertz to 18 megahertz. Yeah, not very usable, mainly for daytime use. The battery they say is rated at 2200. I'm guessing leaning more towards 2000. A 3-inch speaker, which is cool. Let's go through more of the stuff here. The wattage, the weight, kind of interesting. Weighs 300 grams. Okay, cool. Comes with the cable. Show you everything. Let's open this up. Yeah, here it is. Cool little radio. Like I said, I had it for a while, and I just remembered, I'm like, hey, I haven't reviewed that. Time to get this reviewed. Let's go get this open, drop everything out of there. I think everything's out of there. It's empty? It's empty. Okay. So what do we get in the box? Alright. I heard they're known for dried flowers. I'm going to look for one of those. See if I got one. Let's first of all, what do we get? Carry strap. You can install that in the radio, which I probably will. Next, we have a USB charging cable. Next, we have Prunus, in case you forgot the name of their company. After sale service card. I guess you can scan that, and something about ask a question, and something about what's this? We will fast provide you the 100% refund or replacement. Okay. Alright, figure that out. Next, we have the manual. Pretty basic thing. It's just like a piece of paper. I'll kind of just put it on camera here. Thank you for purchasing. Or to get the best in the radio, please read this carefully. Okay, not. But here you go, guys. So you can pause and look at all that information if you need to. On the back here, yeah, it's pretty basic. You guys can just pause and read if you need to. I don't think you'll have to, though. It's that simple. Okay, done with that. Next, the radio. And no flower. Now, I thought this model you got a blue flower or some kind of dried flower. I was going to give it to my grandma. Yeah, she'll be upset. I told her about that too, and she's all excited. Okay, no flower here. I don't know what the heck happened. They might have ran out of them or something. Okay, so here we go. Here's the radio. Prunus J-01. All right, so let's go over dimensions. We're 6 5/8 of an inch across. That includes the end of this tuning knob here. We have a height of 3.5 inches. We have a case depth of 1 3/8 of an inch. Okay, a little bit of size comparison here. Let's turn these on an angle. Bring out the CC Skywave, which we're going to use today for a frequency checker. I'd like to use that so I know where I'm at on the dial with these DSP radios. Yes, this Prunus J-01 is a DSP radio, but I'm pretty impressed so far from the reception I got from my medium wave and the FM. So it makes a great radio so far, and we'll talk about that. Next, we have CC Pocket. Always a good little comparison here to give you an idea with these little portable radios, how they stack up size-wise. All right, and then we have, of course, here he is, Iron Man. He's the man with the laser hands. He can shoot them like no one can. Yeah, he's Iron Man with the master plan. Break it down. Iron Man. Yeah, I get a little crazy behind the camera, definitely. All right, let's go over features real quick. Let's see, left-hand side, we have a spot for the carry strap. Headphone jack. Okay, headphone experience. not so great, real muddy, real low tones. The volume gets loud really fast. Like if you bump this, you're going to blow some eardrums out. So I'd recommend don't use that. Next, we have the micro SD card slot. It does come empty, though I've populated it with a 16 gigabyte Samsung card, and it seems to read this one okay. I get to a point now where it's going to get harder and harder to find these lower capacity cards, so I've stocked up on a few of those. Here's our DC input there, 5 volts. From the radio, we're greeted with a 3-inch speaker behind a plastic speaker grill. Awesome, I do like that, Prunus, thank you very much. Prunus, big letters, so in case you forgot the name of the company who made this. J-01. Here we have a LED display for the MP3 player. It looks like it gives us a battery level indicator, a time elapsed, and it looks like it has an all and repeat function there, which we'll go over. Scale, you'll see FM 76 to 108, AM 530 to 1600 kilohertz, and shortwave 8 megahertz to 18 megahertz. Nice clear dial. I do like the orange indicator, and I do like the fact that it's nice large letters on a nice bright background. Down here we have a band select switch, MP3 function select, so we have shortwave, AM, FM, and MP3 player. We'll leave an MP3 player. It says 3 band plus MP3. Here we have power level or power indicator, not level, power indicator. This is really nice because turn the radio on, you turn the volume off for a second, you're talking to somebody. At least at a glance you can tell the radio is still on. Over here we have some buttons for the MP3 player. Pause, play, track forward, track back. There is no seek forward or seek back. It's very rudimentary, very basic player. I'll let you know, I wish they kind of just left this player off this radio and added like a lower band for the shortwave. That would be like perfect. I don't think every radio has to have an MP3 player in it. That's just me. Yeah, it seems like everyone has to have it, or everything has to have a light or something. So yeah, if you guys are listening, Prunus, dump the MP3 player, add the shortwave from 3 to 8. Yeah, you'll make a lot of people happy for sure. Or expand this higher and go like 3 to 10, and then from 10 to 22 or something. That's my idea. Anyway, tuning knob. I noticed with my radio, it's got a little bit of backlash on it, or as I'm tuning it, it kind of skips a little bit. I'm not sure what's up with that, if we're going to have an issue in the future. But if I tune real slow, it kind of, you'll see it'll kind of smooth and tighten up and then slip. But it doesn't seem to slip while I'm tuning it just on the wheel here. Down here we have a volume control and off switch. So it turns on the radio. There you go. Lighten up the MP3 stuff. Okay, on the back here it says Prunus, band information, vented case. Top we have the antenna. This is 24-inch variety, and of course swivels 360 degrees, and it's notched too right there. You guys can see that where it's notched. So nice setup. Yeah, 24-inch antenna, helped it out. It's FM reception, which we're going to talk about in a second. Okay, I showed you band information. Behind this door here is a 1650 Lithium Ion Battery, and to be honest with you, let's say polarity. It looks like polarity. Positive is to the right. Single battery and replaceable. It's not soldered in there. There's no little goofy pigtail wires to mess with. That's awesome. So for those of you who like 18650 radios and batteries, you can put it right in and go and swap them out in an instant. Love that. Okay, FM reception. Let's talk about that. FM reception report. I based it on a 5-tier method. Fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. Most radios I review fall in between the okay to good range, and it averages about 48 stations found. This radio, with its 24-inch antenna and DSP tech, I expected it to be better than that, and it was. This got 56 stations, still in the okay to good category, but above average. So definitely found almost 8 to 9 stations more than the average, which is great. FM selectivity, on the other hand, was kind of crappy. I would give it like a rating of okay. As you were tuning it, of course, if you look here, this band starts, our band in the US starts about here, so you don't have much playroom here. And then when you found a strong station, you would move quite a bit with this tuning wheel to get past that station. So it would step into the station like 5 times. So you were losing out on a lot of faint stations. So it gets like a 2-star rating there. So overall, you're probably looking at around a 2.25 star rating. So it's just about an average FM radio, even though it's above average on sensitivity. That's how I look at it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn this on. We'll do a little MP3 check. We'll go to a shortwave scan that I did earlier today, daytime, and then we'll do a medium wave scan tonight. So let's go ahead and turn this on. See what's on my SD card. Run this for a few minutes. how the sound is on playing the micro SD card. I forgot to mention the repeat key. As you saw me hitting it, it has one repeat, so the same song over and over, then all repeat, all songs over and over. And of course, turning that off. And it says play SD and has the battery level indicator right there when you're in MP3 mode. So what we'll do here is we're going to go to the AM band. I'm going to set this down. And we're going to break away real quick and go to that shortwave scan I did earlier. I'll be right back. Okay, we're at the Prunus J-01. We'll perform a daytime shortwave band scan to see what we can find. Current time is 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time near Chicago, Illinois. And let's turn this on and see if we can find anything. I have it hooked up to my Kato T1 wire, which is 22 feet strung out to my balcony. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this on. Starting at the bottom of the band where it starts at 8 megahertz, goes to 18, set on shortwave. It's a DSP tuned radio, so I have to go slow. That sounded like a medium wave breakthrough. Kept it also.
El paquete de documentos que presentó el inspector general del departamento de...
Okay, this sounds like a shortwave station here.
El inspector general Steve Linick había solicitado una reunión urgente a puerta cerrada con miembros del Congreso, incitando a pensar que quizás tuviese información vital para la investigación para un juicio político. Sin embargo, Jamie Raskin, miembro del comité jurídico y el único legislador...
Más de 500 investigadores y luego pasó por un sistema de revisión en varias fases que han tenido en este caso como cerca de 30.000 revisiones, con lo cual hay un componente muy importante de los científicos relacionados con...
Getting some kind of buzz interference. I'm not sure if it's RFI local, probably 10 megahertz.
At the tone, 20 hours, 4 minutes. Coordinated universal time.
Okay, it's coming in pretty good. That's probably medium wave breakthrough again.
The Bears today before they fly to London, Taylor Gabriel to QX among the...
Yep. Go a little quicker here. Not finding a tone on here. This is probably a band you probably won't use on this radio, I'm guessing.
بيحصل حياته من الحفاظ على وحدة دول أمريكا الوسطى. وأخيرا لكن اليوم العالمي للطقم الذي نصح بتحديدها منظمة اليونسكو وهي منظمة تابعة لهيئة.
Excuse me, I think this is Ascension Island. It has that weird, I don't know if that's African dialect inflection.
مستمعينا الأعزاء إليكم النشرة الأخبارية المفصلة من إذاعة هافانا كوبا.
Cuba. I was way off.
نستهل نشرتنا بأبرز العناوين. الرئيس الكوبي ميغيل كانيل يعرف عن شكره للشعب للصمود أمام عدوان الحكومة الأمريكية.
I don't know. It's some interesting language there. If any of you guys have a clue, let me know.
في البلاد رئيس وزراء روسيا الاتحادية
That's gonna be it. Okay. Let's head back downstairs and do an evening medium wave band scan. Okay, we're downstairs here to do a medium wave band scan this evening. It is currently 10:22 p.m. Central Daylight Time near Chicago, Illinois. Okay, we'll use that as our frequency checker. This is going to be pretty basic medium wave. We'll find some distant stations, though last night I did. It was a good night for listening. Let's turn this up. We'll start tuning up the band. Probably going to do a short, quick band scan with this. So yeah, not bad. This is CIAO 530, Brampton, Ontario. This is 441 miles, and they say 250 watts. Guessing it's true. A little tricky to pick up with the DSP, but it was working.
As a Phillies guy, you are a lot nicer than I am. Mickey Callaway had terrible fuel.
540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. 70 miles away, goes to 400 watts at night.
Terrible fuel knowing the pulse of the team. He had
Threshold. I hear these terms bandied about. There's an element of Jacksonianism that's buried deeply within his soul as I listen.
560 WIND, Chicago, local.
Play out in our vision for sovereignty around the world.
Lots of stations. I was pretty impressed with this radio during the day. Did a great job.
Rodney gets Cody Bell round out to end the inning. Corey Seager to groundmark.com. So here's a conclusion. Stays in there.
Okay, that's WSM, Nashville, Tennessee. It's 650, 434 miles away. Yeah, it doesn't tune like a traditional DSP, but definitely is a DSP circuit.
Rams 29, Seahawks 24. 4 receivers out.
Empty backfield now. 4th and goal from the 5. Wilson calling the signals out of the shotgun. He's got the snap. Wilson back to pass. He's in trouble. He tries to...
Okay, this is 670 the score. This is local, WSCR, Chicago.
For a touchdown! Wilson started scrambling. The Rams team...
Service, you need to give. Of course. In all my years of my life, I tried to be of service because I was young and in trouble.
Okay, this should be 700 WLW. Let me just double check that.
Do you care? Are you?
But I looked at
Where do you
Nope.
football Bengals in 2019. You're in there. Couple of nights?
What? I was
In jail one night.
WGN 720. Let's see if we can get 700. Must have passed it.
I beat you. I win. But I got
Big one, 700 WLW.
There we go. He said it.
It's prime time pigskin. CF's Knights march into Denver to face the angry claws and jaws of the football Bearcats.
Yeah, let's go to this. Yeah, so 700. WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles. Let's go up to 740 now. We've got 720 already.
not Club Mag. Well, I know what the club is.
Yeah, it's coming in gorgeous. CFZM, Zoomer Radio, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. Yeah, this radio is really capable. I'm really impressed with it for the money. I'm very happy. Nothing like that music on the AM band.
The bass moving forward with you. You're listening. New York, a line 4. Jimmy, what do you think?
Okay, so we're getting a little problem. That was WGR.
She's going after Michael Penn-Pussy, her white Christian male, like most of us.
Okay, I think this is 750. I'm just double checking. A little hard selectivity here.
Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple.
Dropping out.
Okay, so 750 is a little hard to get. We'll just go ahead and leave it 760 here. WGR Detroit, Michigan, which is about 270 miles. We're getting, WSB is a little harder to get at 630 miles away on 750 because of 740 being strong and 760 being very strong.
Italian-American dinner here in San Francisco, and I'm not Italian. It was all Italian people.
Retired judges.
550657.
WBBM, Chicago, Illinois, 780.
Details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
WBBM News Time.
Both of those will help her walk through this process. Talk to your oncologist.
Beyond philosophy.
Yes, you are now.
L'humeur des autres m'apparaît très intéressant.
So we jumped over a few stations there. It's you gotta go real slow. This is CJBC, Toronto, Ontario, 860 AM, 460 miles.
Bonjour Penelope.
We'll go back a little bit.
Québec. Ça fait vraiment plaisir de vous recevoir.
Thousands are without power. The Houston metro area on Monday saw 3 inches of rain in about an hour, flooding streets and roads and requiring water rescues. Strong but not severe thunderstorms are targeting the Northeast right now.
WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, which is about 300 miles away.
Runner heading for the Midwest and Great Lakes. Severe storms there could produce damaging winds, hail, and a few tornadoes.
You're secure. You're diversified. With income from multiple properties paying you. You're prioritized in slow. Prime property, Fairfield. Additional. A 12-year track record of proven success. For $8 million.
So a little bit of work here to get these stations, but this is 820. This is Fort Worth, Texas. WBAP, 810 miles. Sweet.
Stocks and get secure actions consistently. Call now for free information. Call 201.
À partir de l'âge de 3 ans. Ah, c'est bien parce qu'on... C'est réjouissant de ça. Et comment ça transparaît à travers toute la vie.
Okay, I think this is the football game on 870. Let's just double check.
Couldn't get there, incomplete. Third down coming up. 2:12 to go. The Rams have 2 timeouts in the 2-minute warning. They're down 1. Need a first down.
Okay, 870 WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles. All right, let's keep going.
Who was lured into an alley, then shot in the head. Prosecutors contend that Dwight Boone Doty and a fellow gang member, Corey Moore.
This is 890 WLS, Chicago.
Slaying of Lee.
I'm just going to cruise the dial now really quickly. Or not. This is CHML 900, Hamilton, Ontario, 430 miles. They always have classic radio shows in the evening. So a little bit of playing with the tuning. You'll get that station to lock in. It just takes a little bit of work.
Don't get played by false advertisements. Your health is important enough to understand exactly what you're taking.
1000 WMVP, Chicago.
Why would you trust over-the-counter testosterone boosting supplements versus real testosterone? Update. I appreciate you taking the time to call. It's great. Okay. Have a great night. 617-254-1030.
Let me congratulate Andy Mercado of Salem, New Hampshire, who won Operation that interrupted house all night long, 95 South.
So the radio is usable. It's just in and out. That's when the station starts to fade. It kind of does that weird sound. You have to be playing with the volume a little bit, but otherwise you can pick up quite a bit with this.
Thousands of pounds of materials out of
I'm just going to go up to the top of the dial.
Goodwill, the original recycler. Buying tips and more at One Thing US.
May not be, but nevertheless,
Plan. The health plan with rate 20.
Okay, so I think you were topping out at 1630 there. Let's just go ahead and enter that in, see what we hear. Okay, there you go. Yep, so that's definitely 1630 KCJJ, Iowa City, Iowa. 175 miles, 1000 watts at night. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Do my final thoughts on the Prunus J-01. Yeah, if you can get this radio for like $20, I think it's worth it. 3-inch speaker sounds really good. The 18650 battery is replaceable. I find that to be really nice. A lot of people like that. They're pretty common nowadays. This charges really nicely, so you don't have to worry about a separate charger. MP3 player, if you need it, I guess it's okay to have. It's very basic though, so if you're listening to like half-hour programs like I usually listen to radio shows, you can't really fast forward through your shows, unfortunately. Shortwave is kind of forgettable because, yeah, as you saw, medium wave breakthrough, and shortwave is just really not much to find on here. Yeah, not much. It's unfortunate. But the updated one, upgraded, whatever they call it, with the normal FM band for us in the United States, are going to like having 88 to 108 on the full scale. So when we're tuning, you're probably going to get a better FM experience. And that's where this radio will shine, I'll bet you, with that newer version. If I get that radio, I'll review that along with this one and kind of give you if it's better or not on the FM band. But overall, if you get this radio for $20, it's worth it. At $25, it's probably a pass. Okay? Hope you enjoyed the video of the Prunus J-01. It's an interesting radio. A lot of competition in the space. It's very unique and different. But yeah, it has some shortcomings. And as you heard with the medium wave band, it's pretty tricky to tune at night. But during the day, it's much better. Alrighty, so if you enjoyed the presentation, big like, you guys are awesome. 2, if you do like Prunus radios, hit the subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future radios from this company. I do have another video. Check it out in the playlist up here in the iCards. I forgot what number it was, but it was a handheld similar to the Sanjin SR35 in design concept. And then, of course, 3, comment below what you think about this J-01. Would you buy this radio because of the 18650 battery? Would you buy it because it sounds good on 3-inch speaker? It does decent, halfway decent FM band. It does pull in some distant stations in AM. I'm pretty surprised by that. Love the Zoomer radio. It sounded beautiful. So let me know. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.